can't walk for a week.
You know, Compton has an interesting history with black folks riding horses, raising horses. Black Cowboys. You know, what can you tell us about that? Because I don't even know much about it. Do you know a lot about that?
Compton Cowboys. Compton Cowboys are very popular around the world. They participated in the Bill Pickett Rodeo. They are all over Compton. They're in all the Compton parades. They're well respected by the community of Compton. There's a part of Compton called the Richmond Farms, and this area has some of the biggest lots you ever want. Maybe it might be an acre, half an acre, dude. Just a house in the back, house in the front, and you go to the backyard. You got somebody in the backyard training horses. It's that kind of situation. And because Compton has always been like an agricultural city, they allow horses and chickens in Compton. You go on horses, you see a horse, somebody riding a horse and a chicken right next to him strolling. Today you'll see that. I'm not bullshitting. You will go down Compton, go down Greenleaf, or some of the streets in Compton, and you'll see a horse and a chicken be walking right next to him, just kicking it. Okay, somebody riding him. I got a quick story about my buddy Pete. By Eve After Dark is in LA County. Eve After Dark is in LA County. LA County allow you to have chickens, goats. You can't have cows no more. You used to have cows in LA County. You can't have no more. They made us get rid of the cows. My partner Pete had a goat. He had a goat. He loved this goat. Loved this goat like it was a baby. He had raised it since it was a small goat. He worked for me at Eve After Dark. And one Friday night he came to the club. He was upset. I said, "What's wrong, Pete? I can't find my goat. I ain't seen my goat all day, man." What? I said, "Man, ain't nobody seen no goat. You might have seen Pete's goat. Nobody seen Pete's goat." Pete all worried and shit. Next day he comes to the club crying. I said, "What's wrong, Pete?" "I found my goat, man." "Where you find the goat at, dude?" "Well, I didn't find the whole goat. I just found his legs in my neighbor's garbage can." His neighbors ate his goat. True story. His neighbors ate his goat. They was barbecue at that motherfucker on the rotisserie.
They had beating out that night, yo. Wow. Oh man, R.I.P. to the goat, man. Too soon. Yeah, really. That's hilarious. Vista Lights is Compton and Norwalk are the only two cities in LA County that allow horses, and the part of Norwalk that borders the San Gabriel River. There are a ton of horses around the Norwalk area as well. You are right. Damn. Yeah. Okay.
They have a equestrian center right there, right? Off the 605, something like that.
They do.
Yeah. And there's a bullfighting arena right there in
Pico Rivera.
I played there before. Okay, a bullfighting ring in Pico Rivera. That's no bullshit. Okay, there's a lot of things y'all missing, man. Y'all got to get out. Got to hang up.
LA, I'm telling you, man. That's what I'm talking about, Lonzo. It's sad because you know there are people that literally grow up their whole lives living maybe 10 miles from a beach, and they just never went to the beach. You know, I know a lot of people like that growing up. Like, damn, you never been to the beach, dog?
Yeah. No, dude, I've had dudes get in my car with me, never been down Crenshaw. Oh man, if you take him down Crenshaw, and you swear they just saw Disneyland. Oh man, that's the mall. Yeah, man, that's the Crenshaw Mall. Where you? Oh man, I ain't never been outside the hood. You bullshitting? Nah, man. How old are you? 25? You never been outside the hood? And I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of brothers get so inundated with the hood, because shit, they never know nothing else. They know these few blocks. They know the school. They know the liquor store. And outside this, they don't feel comfortable outside of that area, man. And I think that's a shame, dude. The same dude that I was talking about just now, he used to live with me. He's now a bus driver. Go all over. He's a bus driver all over the doggone, all over Reno Valley. So he's expanded his horizons tremendously over the years. But it was amazing. He was like 21 years old, 21, 22 years old. Never been to Crenshaw, dude.
Yeah.
I had ride with me, man. Lonzo, you go so many places. I ain't never seen this part of LA before, dude. I know all the back streets. I don't even. I very seldom ride the freeway. I very seldom ride the freeway. The back streets be. That's the way to go if you know how to use them. Yep.
Shout out Rad7. Appreciate the donation. He says, Lonzo, did you ever do any business in the ATL back in the day?
As in Atlanta, I've been to Atlanta twice. And the first time I went there, I was there for about 3 or 4 days. And that was the first time in my life my sexuality had ever been questioned by a female. I'm walking through the Peachtree Mall, Peach something Mall, and Atlanta got some girls. Dang man, Atlanta got some. They got woo. Atlanta got some Georgia peaches, boy. And I'm walking through the mall, and I'm still from LA. How you doing? What's happening? And what is your name? Blah, 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 blah. She looked at me, she says, you ain't gay, are you? Why the fuck did you ask me like that? All the guys I met in Atlanta I said, come on, baby, you got to be bullshitting. She was not. She said, a bunch of the guys in Atlanta, I don't know none of them personally, but she said a lot of them in Atlanta, they don't care about the peaches. I said, oh, well, I got this covered. Beautiful. Man.
That's funny. Yep. Yeah. I think what she said, there's a lot of truth to that. That's very interesting. Shout out to Atlanta, man. Good looking out for the donations. Really appreciate you. Stim Radio says, Yo, Lonzo, have you read Shining Star by Philip Bailey? I think that that would be my next audiobook.
I got one. Hold on. I did one of the Earth, Wind, and Fire books. Let me see if it's Shining Star. Now I think it might have been. Let me look. I'm a big Earth, Wind, and Fire fan, and I just did a book on Earth, Wind, and Fire. Let me see which one it was, man. I think I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me go to my hold on there. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I tell you, it was another good book too. Cheech is Not My Real Name. That shit is dope. Danny Trejo's book is dope. Dude, man, he was a mess. Okay, he is a success story for real. I don't see it just yet. I got too many books here to look for them right now. But yeah, dude, I can't say I didn't, but I can't say I did, because Earth, Wind, and Fire book was really interesting, because it talked about the whole creation of Earth, Wind, and Fire, if it's the same one. If it's the same